Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 1st to the 15th, 2019, that's 2019, finance and career reading. Now, I ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel. This is the way you let YouTube know that you're appreciating the content that I'm putting out. And I like to start each reading with an attitude of gratitude. So I want to thank you so very much, whether you are new or old to this channel, for all your support. You guys are absolutely amazing. I absolutely adore reading for you, and thank you so much for stopping by. If you would like to book a private reading with me or donate to my channel, all that information is going to be pinned to the top of the comment box below, meaning it is going to be the very first comment in the comment box below. It will also have the links to the cards that I use. So let's see now, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what July 1st to the 15th, 2019 has in store for you for finance and career. July 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. July 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. July 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. July 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. July 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. July 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. July 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. That's where the cards fell, so that's where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything, okay, we have the Ten of Swords. When it comes to your finances, when it comes to your career, when it comes to, it almost seems like when it comes to everything right now. And yeah, you are feeling overwhelmed, just overwhelmed. Cage, unexpected things have been happening, and you're thinking, okay, how do I move forward? This is the darkness before the dawn. So this is actually a really good card for change coming your way, for things moving forward, things doing a 180. So know here that you're heading towards success. Just from seeing this card, yes, a lot of bull might be coming up right now. A lot of things might be coming your way, and you might be thinking, oh my gosh, but you are heading towards success, period, end of story. I mean, you have to put in the time and the effort. This won't come sitting on your couch eating chips, okay? But if you're putting the time, if you're putting the effort in, it will be coming. You're looking towards the future with passion. You're looking towards the days, the weeks, the months, the years to come. You're looking towards things, and you're saying, okay, how do I move forward? How do I embrace my passion? Where is it that I want to be? Pay attention to the details, especially when it comes to your money. Pay attention to the details. Pay attention to the little items that you're spending money on. Also, make sure that you, so Spirit was just saying, for some of you, it's going to be very important that you make sure people pay you even for the little things. I know that sounds funny, but it's a very specific message. Maybe it's only meant for one of you, maybe it's meant for a few of you, but there's something that you work on. There's something, and it can't even be at work where you don't, clock the time in for something. You work overtime and you don't let people know. No, let them know. Let them know the hard work that you're putting into things. Okay, that's going to be really important to you. You have the Strength card. You have a Leo energy here. Now, this could be the energy that is overwhelming you. This can be the person that makes you think, oh my gosh, how am I moving forward? How am I going to get to where it is that I want to be? But this is also the strength that's getting you to where it is that you want to be. Unlikely allies are coming your way. This time frame is July 23rd to August 22nd. So this is the second half of July that we're talking about here with this time frame. You're going to see that the first half of July is you building understanding, and then by the second half, for a lot of you, you're going to be taking off. You're going to see the things that you have been working for in this half of July really taking off towards the latter half. I knew you were going to get the Tower card. It fell out while I was shuffling and meditating upon the cards, and I knew it was going to come in this reading. The Tower here, this is all change. The fact that you have the Tower and the Ten of Swords, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your career, you are changing everything up. And this isn't a bad thing. I know a lot of you are looking at it and saying, at my root is the Tower. Are you kidding me? I don't want this. No, it's okay. It really is. The Tower is a good card. It is some of you are just rolling your eyes. I know it. But it is a card of change. And it is a card of necessary change. And if everything always stayed the same, we as human beings would not grow. So this is a card of growth. This is also a card of karmic debt coming into play. It's really moving you forward. You're having something here where you're fed up, and now you're moving towards where it is that you want to be. You have your harvest coming in. You're putting in the time. You're putting in the effort. You're going after what it is that you want. As you do so, you're having things expand on you. It's going to move you forward in strength. The Hangman. You're seeing everything differently. Things that were once super, super important to you, Taurus, aren't going to be quite as important to you because you're changing things. You're moving forward. Okay. You're finding that you feel, as you look at things differently, you're going to find that either you had put yourself in a box and said, okay, this is safe, this is good, or you're breaking free from that box. Well, no, you're breaking free from that box, period. It can't be that you put yourself in it or that somebody else put you in it. And now you're saying, okay, this is my time. This is my time. This is my truth. I am moving forward in strength. And you're rewarded. You're rewarded. There's something here that you've sacrificed for. There's something here that you've worked so hard for. Your future, as you look towards your future, you have the Nine of Cups. That's Aphrodite blessing you. Venus blessing you, the goddesses of love in Greek and Roman mythology. They are blessing you here. You're having this love come forward, this beauty come forward, and you're sharing it with others. So it's really beautiful the way that you are moving towards where it is that you want to be. The Seven of Swords, this is you taking all your knowledge and all your understanding, and now you're moving on from a place you once thought you would love, you place within your mindset that you once thought was good for you. Now you're moving on. You have to leave something behind. It's a pain and a hurt. It has to do with this Leo. It has to do with this Leo right here. It's kind of like saying, okay, it's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's time to move forward. And you have here the angels guiding you. Yeah. I knew you were going to have a repeat of the number 8. This is really an intense time for you. You're really thinking things through. You're looking at things. You have 7 and 8 right here. That progression is really nice. Even though the 8 of Swords is not one of my favorite cards, it's saying that you feel overwhelmed, you feel trapped, and that's actually what the Tower is freeing you from. That feeling of being trapped, that feeling of being overwhelmed, that feeling of not moving forward the way you want to. You have a 9 line, okay? And why I say that is because you start with 9 and you end with 9. So you're starting with the 9 of Cups. This is embracing what it is that you love. You're coming close to your completion when it comes to the heart. 9 of Pentacles, prosperity. The 9 of Pentacles is saying you're working hard to come to that conclusion, to come to that completion of your prosperity, your abundance. You're going to be really focused on one thing, broaden your mind, broaden your understanding. Your fairy guidance. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Taurus, finance and career, July 1st to the 15th, 2019. Taurus, finance and career, July 1st to the 15th, 2019. This card right here, patience, and this card right here, determination. And you got that, I believe you got that before, with the July 1st to the 10th reading, for just the general reading. You're determined. You are determined to move forward. That's it. End of story, end of discussion. Nobody is going to stop you. July 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career, Taurus. July 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career, Taurus. July 1st to the 15th, 2019, finance and career, Taurus. Courage and serenity. Okay? Strength card, also a courageous card. You have a tremendous amount of courage. You don't see it. You think, okay, everybody would do this. Taurus, no. Everybody wouldn't do it. You have a courage that leads you forward, especially in business, especially in finance. You have a determination to you. Your courage is right here. And it says, courage is a strength, okay? Strength card, strength, to stand up when it is easier to fall down. For a lot of you, it would be easier to fall down. It would be easier to say, you know what? This is really hard. This has gotten real, and I'm done. But you're not willing to do that. You're not going to do that. I mean, you can do that if you want to. It's your life, and do as you see fit. But here I just see, and this links to your determination, you are determined to succeed, and that will bring about success. So if you have two people, and one is determined to succeed, and they're not as talented, but one is super talented, but really lackadaisical, really kind of apathetic, really kind of, just kind of sit back, does nothing. The one who isn't as talented will succeed because they have that drive. That's what I'm seeing with you. Not that you're not talented, but you kind of negate yourself. You sit there and you look at the other person and say, whoa, they got real talent and I don't. No, you do. You do. And you have a drive that is like no other. Embrace it. Embrace it. The color that's shining through here is indigo. That's healing and cleansing your third eye chakra. You're seeing things clearly, but because it's blocked, it's not coming through as clearly as you need it to. So heal and cleanse that third eye chakra. It's going to open things up to you, and you might be surprised of the way that your intuition expands. Then we have serenity. The spirit of serenity brings a calmness to the connectivity of all that is. You need to be calm, because here it isn't calm. Here it isn't calm. So you need, and that's why it's saying patience too. You need to have a sense of serenity. This is calm. You need to embrace that 9 of Cups mentality, that serenity that moves you forward to the bounty and to the prosperity that you want. It's very interesting because your mind is ruling a lot of things for you during the first half of July, Taurus. So what you think becomes, period, end of discussion. And you're really looking towards the future, and you're worried about it. You're saying, oh my gosh, how do I move forward? How do I get to where it is that I want to be? How do I get what it is that I need? Calm and breathe. You're going to find that you move forward in a really beautiful, really magnificent way. Patience. Have patience with yourself. It says, greet each moment with endurance and presence of mind. And be patient. Endure. Know that things will be hard. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to say, oh my gosh, it's roses and butterflies and I can't believe how absolutely wonderful this is. No, you have some lessons here that come up. They have to do with the mind. They have to do with change. They have to do with things changing on you, and you still moving forward and finding deeper mysteries within it. And I know that deeper mysteries in a finance and a career reading sounds weird, but you have the sense of prosperity moving you. Okay? You have the sense of wisdom guiding you and a determination to move forward. So trust your intuition, trust your instincts. They're going to be spot on because you are connected. Determination. Determination is the passion for pursuit, leading you on a path of personal achievement. You are determined to achieve. Nothing will stop you. And I don't believe I said the color that shines through here for me, and this is blue. This is healing and cleansing the third chakra. If I already said a color for this, then I do apologize, but blue here. So you have the third eye chakra and the third chakra. For some of you, speaking up for yourself is going to be very important because you have a sense of feeling overwhelmed. And if you don't say it, nobody else will know. They'll think, oh, okay, you got this. They'll see you working so hard and they'll see you, doing everything. And they'll think, oh, Taurus is always fine. We don't have to worry about Taurus. No, people should know that you've had enough, because at the heart, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your career, you've had enough of being taken advantage of. You've had enough of being ignored. You've had enough. And this is really you sitting there and coming to that conclusion. It's like things need to change, and now you're going to change them. And that's where the determination comes in. Emotions run high, so know that you will be sensitive during the first half of July. It will be heightened sensitivity, which isn't bad. I know in our society, we don't want people to be sensitive. It's like, oh, buck it up. No, be sensitive. Embrace your emotions. Embrace what it is that you want. Embrace your heart and your soul, because that's really going to move you forward to the place that you need to be, to the place that you want to be. Right? This is the darkness before the dawn. This is the storm before the rainbow. Know that. And know that you are moving forward. Know that you might feel caged. You might feel overwhelmed. You might sit there and think, oh my gosh. But there's actually a purpose to it all. And the clarity is going to come to you, especially as you stand tall and as you stand up when you would rather fall down and you clear that third eye chakra. Really, that's going to be spot on for you. 2 of Wands, you're looking towards your future, especially when it comes to your career. When it comes to your career, when it comes to your security, you're looking towards your future and you're seeing a bigger picture. That bigger picture is going to lead you to what it is that you love, because this is staying small and your heart does not want to stay small. Your mind does not want to stay small. Actually, at your roots, you're feeling shaken up, and that's why you're changing things. That's why you're caught between 2 worlds, because here you're focusing on the details. You're focusing on the way that you want to move forward. And this is also saying, make sure that you're guarding your money. Don't let people just have things. Really sit there and say, no, this isn't a charity. You have to pay, or, something to that effect, or I'm not working overtime and not getting paid because that's not what I'm doing. Make sure you're speaking up for yourself, not in a rude way, in a kind, respectful way, but in a way that lets people know that you're not somebody to be walked all over. You're also creating a warm and safe place for yourself within your prosperity by focusing on the details, by creating, okay, and I know that sounds fine, not fine, funny. But okay, hold on. Let me just listen to Spirit for a moment. Okay, you're finding a path. That's it. So in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this is 3 pentacles up in a cathedral-like setting, or it can be in a castle setting. It always makes me think of the cathedral, though. So it's in a place of worship. It's in a place of almost worshiping the money because you are looking up towards it. Here, the money is part of the earth, and you're finding your prosperity within the earth. So you're finding the prosperity of your true essence. You're finding the prosperity from whence you grow and from how you grow. You are also here not creating something in stone, not creating something to be worshipped, something that will stay still forever. Here you are creating a blanket, an object of warmth, an object of security that can wrap itself around you and can bring you that security of a cathedral or a place of worship, wherever that may be for you, wherever you are. So here, when you're looking at your finances, excuse me, when you're looking, especially at your finances, when you're looking at your career, this is saying, look at the stability of it, look at the security of it, and look at the truth of you. And do not make money your master. Do not worship it. Have it work for you. Have it be under your foot, under your control. Strength is leading you forward. You are also having a bit of a problem with a Leo, right? Also a time frame of July 23rd to August 22nd, so the end of July is going to be a time where you move forward, right? This doesn't have to be a Leo. This can also be somebody who believes that they are right and you're welcome, okay? You're not going to do well with that, especially during this time with the heightened sensitivity and the doubts and the fears that are coming up. You do not want somebody telling you what to do. So know that if you have somebody, especially a boss, who tends to just give you orders, that's going to really chafe against you. So you might have to kind of just be aware of that and know that you can't snip, because a lot of times when your boss tells you to do something, you can't snip. But here, this is saying that I just want you to be aware of that. But this is also saying that you are going to be moving forward towards a prosperity that you want, towards a bounty that you desire, towards where it is that you want to be, not where it is that everybody else wants you to be. You're also finding unlikely allies, unlikely people who are going to kind of stand by your side. And it doesn't have to be that they're going to be best friends forever, but you can find that when you say something in a business meeting, or you're having a group meeting and you say something, the person that you would probably least expect to say, yeah, you know what, they're right, is going to be the one that has your back. Not really has your back through everything, just in that one situation. I don't want you to think, oh my gosh, now we're best friends. No, I'm not seeing that here, because you still feel very much alone as you're moving forward. And that's the mindset that you have here. It's just like, I need to get this done, and you feel trapped and you feel overwhelmed. This is the strength to move forward. Everything is changing. Everything is changing for you. And it's almost as if you had to lose it all in order to gain the world. And now you're having this gain come in. You're having this prosperity come, and you're really seeing that the way things crumbled was for the best reason. This is an awakening in the tarot journey. Okay, because the tarot, especially the major arcana, can be lined up and it all tells a story. This is the story of, realizing that things do not always go your way. This is the story of realizing, this is the part in the story where, kind of everything goes wrong. And then the heroine or the hero has to fix it all, has to find their way. And it's when you're kind of put out of your comfort zone. It's a really good thing. It's the character development. This is character development. This is a karmic debt being called into play. This is a life lesson coming forward. That's what the Tower is. It's a life lesson. And yes, it can be a really hard life lesson. It can be one that brings you to your knees and you go, oh my gosh, why? But for others of you, it's going to be one where you sit there and you say, oh my gosh, I really didn't want to deal with this. I really didn't want to do this. Okay? I wanted things to be steady and stable, but there's something within you. It can't just be a feeling. It's something within you that feels like everything has to change, that there's this huge change on the horizon and you're being swept up into it. Everything is changing. Everything is moving you forward to the place that you want to be, to the place that you need to be, to what it is that your soul and heart truly desires. It's a change that's coming in, and it's going to change the game for you. Once that comes, you're looking at things and you're going to be really focused on one certain thing, Taurus. You really are. You're going to sit there and think, okay, the change means this. I got this. I understand it. I'm moving forward in this change, in this beauty. I know it. It's saying, look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. Don't look just where you land, because in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this is the tower being hit, right? And then you have people falling from it. It's falling into awakening. Don't just look where you land, where the person lands, because the fire represents the Yud in Hebrew, and it represents a greater power that moves you forward. Here, it is the sea. It is the sea, which is life-giving, okay? It is the sea, which is all-powerful. And it is an awakening that's coming through emotions. It's going to lead you to a harvest. It's going to lead you to a time of hard work and prosperity. And that's what you're embracing during the first half of July. It's like hard work, prosperity. If I work hard enough, I'll get there. You're going to ignore that you are at times mentally exhausted, Taurus. Don't do that, because you'll burn out. Look at the big picture. Look at what it is that you desire. Look at where it is that you want to be. Make sure you take that bird's eye view and you guard what's important to you. Guard your purse. Okay, don't be foolish with your money, because some of you are going to have a tendency to do that. And look at the big picture. Look at what it is that you truly desire that's coming your way. Then we have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is being caught between two worlds. Now, it can be that some of you are going through a transition, you're changing jobs, but what this really means to me is you're caught between the spiritual world and the earthly plane. There's more that you want, and that's what you're heading towards. It's kind of sitting here and saying, you have this insight, you have this understanding, esoteric knowledge is coming your way. That's why the awakening of the third eye is going to be so important to you. It's taking away all blockages so that you can walk between the spirit realm and the earthly plane and have insights to the details that bring you the success of the Nine of Cups, that bring you that love, that joy, that prosperity, and lets you walk away from a time of being overwhelmed, from a place that you once thought you would love but doesn't really fit you anymore. You have the Nine of Cups here. This is love, this is beauty. Again, Aphrodite blessing you, guiding you forward. The Seven of Swords, you're moving on. You're taking all your knowledge. Yes, it's bowing you down. Yes, it's heavy. But the angels are helping you. You have to leave something behind. It's just too much. It's just like, oh my gosh, enough is enough. And now you're moving forward. And at times you're going to think, oh my gosh, I can't. I just can't do it. I just can't move forward this way. There's a lot of doubt and fear for the first half of July that you are overcoming. And you're sitting there and saying, yes, I might be afraid of this, but it's the best thing for me to keep on moving forward, to have things shaken up. And it takes you from this fear to knowing that prosperity is coming. It takes you from fear to bounty. And nothing and no one is going to stop you. Don't let yourself stay in one place. Don't let fear make you complacent. Because for a lot of you Taurians, that's what you're going to be fighting against. It's like this fear kind of makes you complacent and says, okay, you know what, I'll just not rock the boat. I'll stay nice and quiet. I'll get my due at the end. No, shine bright. And the gift that you have here is that gift that Spirit is guiding you. Spirit walks with you. And yes, Spirit is guiding you, and you feel in this cage, you feel overwhelmed, but you see your strength, you see your courage. You stand when it would be easier to fall, where it would be easier to stay still. And this is a warning. It says, do not let yourself feel trapped, overwhelmed, and as if you just can't move forward. The tides are changing. The tides are changing for you, Taurus. Your subconscious message is the Star card. Now, this is an Aquarius time frame, July 20th to February 18th. This also see if Aquarius shines through in your chart, and where it does, that's a message for you, moving you forward in that way, in that specific way that it comes within your chart. But this is you getting your soul's wish. After a time of struggle, after a time of heartbreak, after a time of pain, you get your soul's wish and your voice is heard. The power is yours. All right, Taurus. You're extraordinary. This is an extraordinary reading. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. If you've made it all the way to the end, bravo. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me. I will be reading for you all really, really soon. Bye, guys.